Good day. Today I will share on how to create a Windows 10 virtual machine or VM in Proxmox VE Server. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. If you have not installed Proxmox VE yet, please watch this video, link in the description below. Now let's get started. To create a VM, click on the Create VM button on the top right corner. First, you need to give the VM a friendly name. In this case, I will just call it Win10. If you want to view the advanced settings, just click on the Advanced checkbox. This is optional. Click on the Next button. Now, we need to choose the Windows 10 ISO file. Just click on the drop-down box of ISO image box and select the Windows 10 ISO file. In the Guest OS section, under Type, select Microsoft Windows and under Version select the correct build version. Check the Add Additional Driver for VirtIO Drivers option. Under the VirtIO drop-down, select the VirtIO's image file. Click on the Next button. Next is to specify the location of the VM storage pool. In my case, I will save it inside the VM_pool storage location. The storage location will differ from mine. It is up to you where you want to save the VM. You also need to specify the location to save the TPM settings. I will just select the same location to avoid confusion. Next, you can also specify the TPM version. In my case, I am selecting version 1.2. Click on the Next button. Next, we need to configure the virtual hard drive capacity and the location of it. For easy management, I will select the same location. The hard drive capacity is up to your liking, but do check the minimum space required for Windows 10. Now, click on the Next button. In this section, we need to specify the virtual CPU required. You can specify how many sockets, how many cores, type of the CPU and etc. For this demo, I just leave as is. Now, we need to specify the virtual memory for this VM. In this case, a 4 GB memory is sufficient. You can also deselect the ballooning device option to prevent the VM from using additional memory resources. In this section, you can specify the network interface, but I will just leave it as default for now. Now, review and verify the VM configuration. Once you satisfied, just click on the Finish button. This process will take a while, please be patient. Once the VM is successfully created, you will see the newly created VM on the left pane. Now, right-click on the VM and select Start option. This will start to boot up the VM. Wait for the VM to boot and this may take a while. To view the boot up process, you can click on the Console option. This will display the boot up process of the VM. Once the VM have successfully booted up, it will automatically runs the Windows installation wizard. Proceed to install Windows normally. I will now speed up the video. Welcome back. As you can see in this setup, the wizard are unable to detect any installed hard drive. You need to specify the VirtIO drivers manually. Browse for the VirtIO image file loaded earlier. This will be an emulated CD-ROM drive. Usually it will be a D drive, but yours may differ. Browse for folder AMD64, then select W10 folder and click OK button. Then it should display a drivers called Red Hat VirtIO. SCSI pass-through, just click Next button. Now, you should be able to see the virtual hard drive listed. Continue to install Windows as you would normally do. Once the Windows installation have completed, you should see the Windows desktop. Go to Device Manager to verify all the drivers is installed correctly. If not, you need to load the VirtIO drivers manually. The emulated VirtIO image is still loaded at this point. Browse to the CD-ROM and locate the MSI file. The installer must correspond to the Windows 10 architecture. Mine is a 64-bit version, so I will select and run this version. During the VirtIO installation wizard, just leave every settings as default. The wizard will automatically select the appropriate drivers and will install it for you. To start the installation, just click the Install button. This may take a while and I will fast forward the video. Once the VirtIO installation completed, check the Device Manager again to confirm that all the drivers have been successfully installed. Congratulations! Now you have successfully installed a Windows 10 VM in Proxmox VE. Thank you for watching. And if you like my video, please hit a like button and subscribe to my channel. It will be a great motivation for me.